ever stop to think about this? Why do you spend most of your life working to make somebody else rich? While you're doing that, you're sacrificing time with the people you love. Ouch, that hurts. You're putting in all these hours and all this energy, but who's reaping the rewards? It sure as heck isn't you. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why it doesn't have to be this way and how you can take control back of your life and your time and your finances and your future. So let's break this down. All right, you're working 8, maybe 10 hours a day, building someone else's dream. Your CEOs, your managers are the company's bottom line. Meanwhile, your paycheck barely covers your bills. Yeah, that stinks when you really think about it. So have you ever slowed down and thought, this might be a huge eye-opener for some of you, but then don't get mad because I'm just the messenger. But think about this. The hard work that you're doing is funding their luxury cars, their vacation homes, their extravagant trips, their dream lives. It sounds fantastic for them, doesn't it? And what do you get? Maybe 2 weeks vacation, if you're lucky. And even then, you have to ask for permission to use it. Now let's talk about the one commodity that when it's gone forever, and that's time. How often have you missed a school event or a family dinner or just quality times with the ones you love because work had to come first? You know, work's always going to be there, but the games, the concert, the family dinners, all that you're never going to get back. You know, I remember when my daughter was in middle school and she was traveling out of town for travel volleyball. And I tried my best to go to most of her games, but this one I couldn't go because I had to work. And then I'm sitting there and guess what? I get a phone call because she got injured. She's fine, but she did get injured. And as a mom, you want to be there for your kids. I felt terrible. Talk about the guilt because I chose work over going to a game. So if you ever had guilt or regret or frustration, you're not alone. But you can have 2 choices. You can keep running on this hamster wheel or decide to do something about it. So what can you do if you're tired of working these long hours and having little to show for it? Check out these 3 tips and I want you to start thinking about that right now. First, let's take an audit of your goals, your time and your priorities. Look at your goals. I don't know, it could be anything from losing 10 pounds to saving for a cool cruise. What are your goals? Did you write them down? Did you know that when you write them down and you actually tell someone else what your goals are and you take specific action to achieve them, the mere fact of you writing them down and sharing it with others, you're likely more to achieve them? Okay, so take a look at that. You know, where does your time go every day? Are you spending it on things that bring you closer to your goals? Are you stuck in the grind, helping somebody else achieve their goals and their dreams? But the good news is awareness is the first step towards change. Second thing, learn about passive income. You know, when I first heard about that phrase, passive income, I had no idea what it meant. I mean, I really didn't. I was getting up, I was going to work, I was coming home, I was making dinner, do whatever I had to do around the house before it was time to go to bed, get up the next day, rinse and repeat. It was like a little ant, working and working. So if you're trading hours for dollars, maybe it's time to shift your mindset. Passive income is about creating systems that work for you even when you're not actively working. So think about this. You go to bed, you wake up, oh, you got a sale. Or you're hanging out with your family, having fun, and ding, on your phone, you just made a sale. Or you're hanging out having dinner with friends, and ding, another sale. This stuff actually happens. How? Okay. Think of this, you have a business that has leveraged automation, and once it's set up, people will come to you if they're interested. They want to know what you have to offer. You create it once, and it just goes and goes and goes. So I don't know about you, but I would take that any day over the grind of working and making somebody else's dream life. Lastly, find a proven system or a program. You know, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. And those that have found this and don't reinvent it and they follow the system, they have huge success. Now, if you're looking for somebody to hold your hand and tell you exactly what to do on what day and what time, you know, kind of like a boss would, this probably ain't gonna be for you. But if you have a vision and can see how your life can change and how you can get away from the grind and you want to have a better life for yourself and for your family and make the money for yourself. A proven system may be the answer that you've been looking for. So having a step-by-step guide, a proven system that takes all the guesswork out of building an online business totally could make sense. And in case you're wondering, you don't need to be a tech expert, and you don't need to figure it out all on your own. Just follow the plan. Okay, so imagine this. You're no longer asking permission to take the day off. You're not worried about covering your bills or feeling guilty because you can't provide for your family the way you wanted to. Instead, you're working fewer hours, making more money, and spending your time doing what matters most. And the best part, it's not a dream, it's a reality that many people are already living because they took that first step to explore, just explore what's possible. This system or this blueprint is showing me how to create a successful online business. It's not an MLM, there are no monthly fees, and maybe the best part is you're not sharing your profits with anyone else. You make a sale, you get 100% profit. We talked about automation earlier, and guess what? It's automated, and it uses attraction marketing. So you're not chasing people or spending all your time selling. Not sure that you have the time? You can build this alongside your current commitments and then transition as your lifestyle will allow it. But it starts with you taking that first step, learning what's out there. It costs you nothing to look. And you know what? If it's not for you, no problem, move on. But if it's for you, this could be a turning point and something that's going to truly change your life. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. If you're ready to stop making somebody else rich and start building the life that you've always wanted, drop ready in the comments below, and I will personally share the blueprint with you so that you can decide if it's a right fit or not.